think it's the collaboration and the gregarious thing that cinema has in terms of creating art with a bunch of other people. Collaborating with directors, I just love that, you know, getting to try to be inside the mind and soul of a different person and understand that perspective and then figure out how to express that through my imagination and my ideas as well. I love that part of it.
Observing people in everyday life is just quite inspiring, you know, just how they interact with other people or just when people are by themselves, I just find people, humans, fascinating.
The process of making the film and working with the crew and sort of collaborate and create something that actually all of us, including the PAs and everybody around, has made it. The goal for me is nothing but being able to keep working with different interesting people and great crews.
I think my biggest motivation, you know, since I had my son, is probably my son. Every job that I do it asks so much of me. You know, and all the members that are on set, I think those projects ask so much of them and from their family. I want him to be proud when he sees the project later, and, you know, I want him to know where his mom was and how hard she worked. And so every second that I'm on that set, it's just important to do my best work and execute, you know, the best possible scenario, you know, for the film.
You can't really balance your life work too much when you're shooting because shooting is very absorbing. You know, it's almost like once you start a project, it's like going on a pirate cruise or something, you know? Either it's going to be a 6-month cruise or a 5-month cruise, but you're going to jump on the project and then you're going to forget about your life for a few days.
I do remember Roger Corman always told his first-time directors, and it's like, just sit on the apple box whenever you can. It's super simple, but I'm telling you, and I give this advice to directors, it's a marathon, you know? I mean, because I work often with first-timers or people that come from commercials, and I go, it's a different thing, you know, when you're going for months and months and months. At this point in my life, I realize, you know, not just one movie, like our whole career is a marathon, and, you know, try not to, you know, burn out.
I do try to switch off it. Like, it takes a lot of effort, actually, trying to, like, leave it at work, because you'll find that things will always just pop into your head, you know, like other ideas, or we should have done that, or we should do this. You don't want to stop those ideas from happening, I guess, because, you know, it could just, you know, a good idea could just come upon you at any time. What I don't do as much now, I used to like, I have to write that down, or if I have an idea, I have to do it now, I have to do that plan, or write that list, or talk to that person. I think what I've learned to do is like trust your own mind.
Filming is an intense experience, and you can kind of really get very attached to all of the crew that you're working with, so you get the film blues at the end. That was always hard, and I don't know whether I've just hardened my heart or I got used to it, but I used to kind of get really down about like not being with that crew anymore. And the odd time when you work on a film and you've been really pushed to sort of a new limit, you kind of want it to be finished, but then when it's finished, it's like leaves a bit of a gap and a hole. But I tend to go out on holidays if I can and go on a boat, do stuff that's nothing to do with filmmaking.
I'm quite a busy person. I'm involved in a lot of kind of civil rights and environmental kind of groups. So I recharge by doing something different.
I think recharging for me is about re-engaging with normality. You know, like when you're on a film, you're in a bubble, it's another world. So recharging is about re-engaging with the people that matter to you. And actually it's just finding yourself again, you know, because you've been a hyper version of yourself for however long the shoot is. And it's about coming down to your own humanity again and figuring out who you are again. You know, once you've done that, then you can start like maybe re-engaging with art and, you know, going to the movies and just normal life stuff, you know.
Honestly, I'm still like figuring out, you know, I try to find it on Google, you know, what they're suggesting, you know, and they're like, go to nature, you know, like meet with your friends, and like, but this is something that is like super hard when you have so much work, and like, I still don't know, so when I will find out, maybe I will let you know.